Well, we learned a short time ago the nominations for this year's Bafta Awards. The film Oppenheimer leads with 13 nominations, though we will have to wait a whole month to find out the winners of each award category at the ceremony in February. Let's hear again a clip of some of the nominees for the award, including Best Actor and Best Actress.
And the nominees for leading actress are Fantasia Barrino, The Colour Purple; Sandra Hüller, Anatomy of a Fall; Carey Mulligan, Maestro; Vivian O'Para, Rye Lane; Margot Robbie, Barbie; Emma Stone, Poor Things.
The nominees for leading actor are Bradley Cooper, Maestro; Coleman Domingo, Rustin; Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers; Barry Keoghan, Saltburn; Cillian Murphy, Oppenheimer; Teo Yu, Past Lives.
Well, with me is the film critic and producer Jason Solomons. Oh, it's always really exciting, this, isn't it?
It is. Nice to be here.
The big theory of the year was always it's Barbie, it's Oppenheimer, and they did so well at the Golden Globe. They were sort of, you know, parallel, but here, totally different.
It's extraordinary. This is the most exciting and diverse and almost shocking and yet distinctive set of BAFTA nominations for a very long time, which I think is exciting. Barbenheimer, yes, the thing that saved cinema, this really odd, this odd monster with Barbie's head and Oppenheimer's body. They've been separated here. Oppenheimer leads the way, 13 nominations across the board. BAFTA voters obviously loved its importance, its heft, its style, its craft and its performances. Barbie has not charmed them so much. Only 5 nominations for Barbie, and I was expecting sort of double-figure nominations for Barbie. I have to say Greta Gerwig not in Best Director. It's a big surprise.
Let's have a look at it and just remind ourselves about what the biggest box office success of the year.
Yeah.
Can I come to your house tonight?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away.
Well, you can see Barbie in all its glory there, mainly shot in the UK as well, and it has been nominated for production design, as you can see there, Sarah Greenwood, and the 2 performers, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, are both nominated. Margot in Best Actress, and Ryan brings his Kennedy to supporting actor. So it is nominated. It's just not in as many categories as you'd have thought so. Poor Things is a British film that has sort of beaten Barbie with 11 nominations. That is an outstanding British film, and BAFTA, BAFTA is here to showcase British film. We have outstanding British film as a category, and that puts British film in the spotlight amongst the world, and BAFTA voters tend to favour some home favourites, if you like, and in the outstanding British film we have got Poor Things, with that great performance from Emma Stone. You might sort of not think of it as a British film, but it's based on a Scottish book by Alistair Gray, and Yorgos Lanthimos, the Greek director, does live and work in the UK mainly. That is an extraordinary film. It's been sort of snubbed in a few categories, such as Mark Ruffalo in supporting actor, but it does have Emma Stone just being extraordinary in the lead as Bella.
She's also just won the Golden Globe, right? So she's on a bit of a roll at the moment.
Yeah, probably the favourite for Best Actress, I would say. A lot of people would say that Lily Gladstone in the film Killers of the Flower Moon is a favourite to beat her at the Oscars. She's not snubbed. She's not here. She's not in the Best Actresses at the BAFTAs, which is extraordinary. Instead, a British actress, Vivian O'Para, for a film called Rye Lane, which I loved, a romantic comedy set on the streets of South London, a debut by Rain Anna Miller, is nominated for leading actress and outstanding British film. So that's a real boost for sort of first-time British filmmakers such as Molly Manning Walker and her film How to Have Sex, and Scrapper by Charlotte Regan. Some of those small indie British films really pushing into the mainstream categories here at the BAFTA.
I think we've got some clips of some British film. Let's have a little look.
I had them hang up an old school dinner jacket. We dressed for dinner here.
Dressed for dinner?
Yeah, it's like black tie.
I think I like you even more than last year's one.
You're so,
So what?
real.
So what do you do now you've escaped the clutches of the Colonel? Like, with your post-KFC life?
Oh, I'm an accountant.
Boring!
Okay. No free popcorn chicken, but still, that's like a proper job.
Yeah, it's not particularly glamorous.
No.
I actually kind of love it.
So is that what you've always wanted to do, or have you got yourself some thwarted ambition burning away in your gut?
You know, you're very...
Peng? Refreshingly disarming?
You ask a lot of questions.
I'm interested in people's messes.
So that was Rye Lane, and we saw Saltburn before that
That's right.
as well. And as you say, British films. And when we're talking about BAFTA, it is a celebration of British film as well, isn't it? So would you expect it to be slightly more skewed compared to the Globes, compared to the Oscars, because it has that focus?
Yes, I would, and it should be. You know, it's the British Academy of Film and Television Arts. That's what they're there for. But it also is a global reach. You know, BAFTA, London and the UK, they're a global. They have a lot of American film, but we also have a very vibrant European and world film culture, and that's been reflected. A French film, Anatomy of a Fall, has been nominated seven times. An actress, Sandra Hüller, who's German, has been nominated both in leading actress and in supporting actress for Zone of Interest. Anatomy of a Fall is probably my favourite film of the season, but you know, and that's got a good chance of best film. So there's a very global outlook to these. An actor such as Teo Yu, who's in a film called Past Lives, is nominated in Best Actor, and that's a big surprise to many, but it's a superb performance. So it shows that the reach and the outlook of BAFTA voters is sort of east and west, looking all over the globe. It's quite exciting.
Diversity is often an issue at these award ceremonies, isn't it? And certainly it has been for BAFTA in the past. How reflective, how diverse are the nominees this year?
Yeah, I mean, in Best Film, you have a French film, you have a Greek director, you have Killers of the Flower Moon, which is about indigenous communities in America. So there is a slight diversity. I'm not saying there's a huge floodgate of diversity opening up, but in Outstanding British, we do have female filmmakers. We have a black filmmaker in Rain Alan Minna. We have a foreign language film, The Zone of Interest. So that's a German film, but it is British, German language. So and we have some LGBTQ plus communities representing in All of Us Strangers. So it is there. There is a sort of this vibrant mix in British film, and I think that has been reflected in Davine Joy Randolph in supporting actress. It's not a celebration of diversity as such, but it is there. And you know, I don't want to sort of do the BAFTAs too white. That's not fair on the BAFTAs. So you can only vote for what's in front. And when diverse excellence has been there, it has been championed.
Jason, take it. The BAFTA ceremony is when?
18th of February on BBC One.
And it's hosted by David Tennant.
David Tennant, I know. The Doctor.
The Doctor, which will be great. It's an absolute joy speaking to you. You've whetted my appetite
it's
for
exciting.
the ceremony.
Yeah, lots to catch up on in time. You know,
indeed, got lots of films to go and watch.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you, Jason.